Hey guys, Sean again, Custom Offsets TV on YouTube. Got another one of these matchups for you. We'll show you how this wheel and tire combo match up with each other. So this is gonna be a 22 by 14 wide Hostel Sprocket. And then it's mated up with a 37 13.5. So she's 37 tall, 13.5 wide. And that's gonna be an Atturo Trailblade MT. So what you'll see first is because you're on a 14 wide and a 13.5, you're gonna have a little bit of stretch on the sidewall. And remember, we've shown you the Atturos before. They run a little bit narrow, so you can see it a little bit more than you would on your Nittos and your Toyos and some of the others that are a little bit beefier as far as the tread width. So this one, you're gonna see that sidewall has a little bit of a curve to it. And one of the things somebody noted in one of the last videos that they said, I don't know this. I do know this. It just gets confusing, so I don't bring it up every time, but I'll bring it up this time for those of you that watch these religiously to understand this. This is a 14 wide wheel. However, that measurement of 14 is done inside the bead of the wheel. So that's about a 1/2 inch taken off on each side. So the true width, if I were to measure, if I were to have this tire off here and measure from here to the back lip, the back bead of this wheel, it's actually 15 inches. So that's why when you look at a 13.5 tire like this, from lip to lip, from bead to bead of that wheel, you're gonna see that it's stretched out because it's going all the way out to the bead, which is 15 inches wide. So that's why this 13.5 looks so stretched on a 14, because it's really stretching out to 15 inches. And I don't think I've ever explained that, because I think it gets confusing, because then they're like, well, is it 14 wide or a 15 wide? It's a 14 wide, but when they do that measurement, it's inside the bead of the wheel. They're measuring the surface between the two beads. So that is why you will have such a stretch on a 13.5 for a 14 wheel, because it's actually going to have 15 inches. So hopefully that helps. Just wanted to take a chance and bounce that off of you. So it's 37 13.5 on an R22, so it's a 22-inch wheel. You're gonna see that you're still gonna have lots of sidewall. So it's gonna be right around 6 inches to the top of the lug and about 4 3/4 to the tread line where your tread meets up with your sidewall. So you have plenty of beef as far as sidewall, and that's why I think you see more and more people that are looking for a little bit more of that off-road feel and look, going with a 37 on these 22s versus the 35, which starts to get low profile, and the 33, which definitely creates a low profile. So that is your matchup of the Hostel Sprocket 22 by 14 matching up with a 37 13.5 R22 Atturo Trailblade MT. Peace to your helmet.